What is up, guys? Today we're inside of Evolution Evade, but you might realize that we actually don't have good towers because we're starting a new account and doing a Noob to Pro series. So, yep, we only have the Clubber Tower. However, we actually can see that I was seeing what the question for the Dino Rider was, because we're going to get into that in a sec. But we also have the Sling Shooter for free. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Sling Shotter or the Sling Shooter, but okay. So I already did the math for this. The correct answer, if I'm not stupid, would be 8,000. Oh, okay, never mind. I am stupid. Okay, so we're just gonna completely ignore that because I tried a few answers that made sense, and it just turns out that my brain has turned off and refuses to do math now. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that. I'll try to get it in between episodes when my brain actually decides to work. But yeah, we're just going to hop right into it. So what we're first going to have is just the Stone Age. We can't go to anything else. Okay, I didn't actually know that they changed it, so that way you just can't even view them. Okay, so we're just going to try out the normal difficulty for now, because I don't think we're going to be able to do hard or impossible. So, the game lagged a little bit, and now we're underneath the map, and the map has already been chosen, and stuff has not loaded in at all yet, so that's very cool. We're just going to have to deal with that for a little bit. But we're going to place down a Sling Shooter right here. We're going to get an extra range. Hopefully the enemies will actually load. That would be very good. So they've gotten their animations now. So the game is mostly loaded. We just have to load the grounds now. So it appears that the game has finally loaded. We're on wave 3. We've just taken 2 damage so far. We're not doing that bad. The Sling Shooter is doing pretty well. It's just destroying all of the grass right over here. Because it can one-shot them at this level. We're just going to skip again, so that way we don't have to wait. And we're going to place another Sling Shooter right over here again, so that way we don't have to wait as long. And yeah, so far we are doing pretty good. So we're at wave 12, and we just got the level 4 upgrade for a clubman that I placed up here. I was going to say that the monkeys rolled out, and they seem to be pretty hard, but then they just died immediately. So far, it's not really anything except grass and dirt spam. So, I don't think that we have that much to worry about, seeing how this one clubman is just wrecking everything that comes out. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know if anything else interesting comes. So it appears that wave 15 is actually the last wave, and I feel like it went on for longer. But I guess they changed it. I thought it went up to like wave 20 or something, but it appears that they've changed it. So we have one clubber that's up at the front. There is rock right over there. I don't think it's gonna be a problem though, because the clubber is kind of just destroying everything, and the rock is dead. Okay. So yeah. That's pretty much the game. We just have to kill all of the spam, and then we've won. That seems like they changed it, because I remember it being a lot harder when I first did this. So we're just going to go back to the lobby, and we're going to try a harder mode now. So with that win, we are now at 225 coins, and we're level 2. So we're able to buy a new tower, and I think that we're going to get the egg launcher here. Our other choice is the boomerang. The campfire is 300, so we can't get it yet. So I think we're going to get the egg launcher right here, and just equip that right there. And then we're probably going to go for campfire next, but we might go for the boomerang instead. So what we're going to do is we're going to just see how well we do in impossible mode, and I don't think that we're going to do well, but it's worth a try. So we're just going to do this right here and play. So we have a choice of Sugarland, Wasteland, and Snowy River. We're going to do Sugarland because it is the longest map, and it has a good amount of cliffs. Yep, that's why we're going to do it. So we can do no modifier, hardcore, or placement tax. I think we're just going to do no modifier. So as of right now, the only changes that we've seen so far is that we have soil instead of dirt, and that there's also a moss enemy. But otherwise, it doesn't appear that much else has changed. There's moss right now. It just has one extra, well actually, no, it doesn't even have extra health. It just runs a little bit faster. So there's not really much of a difference so far. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. So instead of monkeys, it appears that we have gorillas. They seem to be a little bit slower, but they do 13 damage and have 20 health. So yeah, I don't know if that's better or worse for the enemies. I would say that it's better because of how much health we have to get through with the fast walk speed. So that could be a problem for the egg launcher, seeing how it only does 2 damage per hit as of right now. But I think we should be okay. There's 2 more coming up, so we're going to have to get this level 4 upgrade right now. I don't want to keep skipping because then things are going to pile up, but the level 4 upgrade is really what we needed because it has the extra fire rate, the extra range, the extra splash radius, and a little bit more damage. So it should do pretty well against the gorillas. Yep, there we go. There's more of them coming in, but I don't think it really matters because these soils should just die in a second. And then the gorillas are also going to die right here, pretty much. Okay, those first 2 are dead, but this one wasn't caught in the radius, so it didn't take as much damage. So, yeah, we're just going to wait for more interesting stuff to come. So it appears that we have rock, except it's bedrock. So he's earlier, and he has more health, more damage. He seems to walk a little bit faster as well, so that could be bad, but I think that we should be fine because of how much range the egg launcher has, and the clubber will just do a little bit of damage to it as of right now, but not too much since it's not that high. However, the clubber should be able to just get through these gorillas, that way the egg launcher doesn't have more stuff to worry about later. We're just going to hope that it does. It seems that some of them are about to get through, so that's bad. Yep, one got through, but he should run up to the bedrock. Unfortunately, my game is lagging, which is not good. And the bedrock died right there. This clubber is going to, again, probably take care of most of this front stuff. So, I think that we're going to be doing pretty well for now. If more bedrocks come, like if 2 of the bedrocks are there, we might struggle a little bit more. But since egg launcher is a little bit of explosion unit, so that way it hits multiple targets, I think we should be fine if that happens. We also have a maxed clubman, or clubber, I'm just going to call it the clubber. So we have a maxed clubber now, and that's pretty good. And of course, as soon as I said that, they sent out 2 bedrocks. So that's not good. However, the clubber is now shredding through everything. So, yeah, I think we should be fine. We're going to get a sling shooter right there. Yep, the bedrocks are taking a ton of damage. They're already past half health. The first one is pretty much dead already, and now it is dead. And then the second one is barely at any HP, and now it's dead. So we're just going to upgrade our sling shooter. As of right now, it's wave 15. This was the last wave of normal mode. I'm assuming that increases by 5 waves each difficulty, so this should be 25 waves. But yeah, we'll see if anything else interesting comes through. So, we just passed wave 16. There was a golem, but then it just died before we said anything, and now my game is starting to lag again, so that is not good. But yeah, it basically just died right before I got to say anything, because we have a max sling shooter, a level 4 egg launcher, and a max clubman. So they're doing pretty good work. Hopefully the game stops lagging though, but we'll see what happens. It appears that finally on wave 20 we got 1 golem that would spawn in without dying pretty much. I'm going to have to say this pretty fast though before it does reach over here and then die. But it does 70 damage, it has 250 max health, it walks decently fast, and it Okay, I didn't get to finish. I think it said that it gave you $75 when you defeated it, but I could be wrong. Unfortunately, the game has just started to die again as soon as I said that, because there appears to be a new enemy that's going to be coming, and as you can probably guess by what you see here, if you've played this game, you'll know that this is the Diamond Golem. So that's unfortunate that it lagged, but he gives 450 cash if we defeat him. He does 150 damage if he reaches the base, and he has 1,600 health. He also can stun, unless they removed that, but I don't think they did. And moves decently fast, but it shouldn't be a problem. Yep, he throws a boulder, and it stuns units. Now, unfortunately, it hit only the 2 clubbers that I really was depending on. So yes, that's kind of unfortunate. We do have a max egg launcher though. So combined with the max sling shooter, we should be able to take down the Diamond Golem. This would be a time where having campfire would be very useful, because we could boost their range, because sling shooter and the egg launcher, well, not really the egg launcher, but the sling shooter is going to not be able to protect the Diamond Golem soon, because it will be out of range. So that's unfortunate. I think we're going to kill it before it gets out of range though. Yep, there we go. So now we're just going to basically invest in clubbers, because they seem to be doing most of the damage. So yeah, we'll be back if anything new happens, but I think that that's our last enemy until the boss. We have another Diamond Golem here, and we have a lot more clubbers than last time, so I want to see how much we shred through it this time. So far, it is almost halfway down. It's just, okay, yep, lag, okay, fun. So it's just reached a little bit less than half health, so that's pretty good. And it's at 500 health. We just have one last clubber that's hitting it, and it reached about 400 health, or 300 health, before getting out of its range. We have another one coming up here too. I don't think that they're going to do anything better, because this clubber's only level 2, but we'll see. So we are on wave 25, and as expected, it is the last wave. So these are the last enemies that we're going to be facing. We have one Diamond Golem right here. We have a bunch of gorillas that are just dying immediately because of our clubbers. So yep, they're doing pretty good. Then we have some soils coming by. I don't think that they're going to do any better, because they just have 4 extra health, and they're a lot slower. So yeah. This Diamond Golem is already at half health, and it's only about halfway through our chain of clubbers, so that is making it look pretty promising. We might be able to win this, but I don't want to say it just yet, because we might die. And there is the boss right there, the Diamond King. He is kind of intimidating. He has a sword. However, he's not using it as of right now, but I believe once he reaches half health, he takes it out, and then he can actually stun towers with it. So that's not good. But so far, he's at 3,000 health out of his 3,500. So we're doing pretty good. He has the health of almost like 2 1/4 Diamond Golems, and we were doing pretty well on them. So I think we should be able to win this. I'm going to sell the clubbers out of range, because they aren't going to do anything, and then just use that money to upgrade other units, or just buy more units, so we can get another sling shooter, and then another one, and one last one right there. And that one, that clubber over there is stunned, so unfortunately he's not going to do anything. But yep, the Diamond King is at a lot less than half health. He's at 500 health, and the sling shooters are just tearing through him. As of right now, he's at 300 health. It's about to go down to even less, to 200. And now he's at 100, and now he is dead. Okay. Okay, there he is. I was a little bit too fast on saying that. But yep, there we go. We got the Boring Game Studios Stone Era Award. So we officially did it. We got 350 experience for that, and we got 175 points for that. He got nowhere close to the end, which is also pretty good. But what this means is that we also now have the Night Tower. So with that win, we got another 200 coins, so we can buy the Boomerang Tower, or we can save up for the Campfire Tower. Honestly, I think I'm going to just save up for the Campfire, because there's not really a point of getting the Boomerang, because we've already been shown that we can easily win Impossible mode with just these 3 towers. But what we do have now is we have the Night Tower, because once you beat Stone Age Impossible, you get the Night Tower. Same thing with Medieval Impossible, you get the Cowboy, or whatever that's called, and then you get the I forget what tower it is there, but whatever tower is there, and then here you get the Laser Blade. So, yep, that is going to not be it for this episode, because we have to get the Boomerang and the Campfire, and then we can get it. Also, I just realized, now that Silhouette loaded, that is the Infantry Tower, or whatever the gunner is called. But yeah, so we're going to equip our Knight. We don't really need the Clubber anymore. I'm just going to organize this real quick. So we're going to have that there, and that there. We don't really need the Clubber anymore because the Knight is basically just a better version of the Clubber. So yeah, we're just going to grind 2 more games of the Stone Age difficulty on Impossible mode. And there we go, guys. We just defeated the Diamond King once again, and now we can go get the Campfire unit, so that way we can boost our range of our units and make it just even easier for us to win as fast as possible. I will say that we did take damage that time because of how much more the Knight costs than the Clubber, but once we finally stopped taking damage because of high health units, we did go a lot faster with the game. So I would say that you can use either the Clubber or the Knight. If you're doing the hardcore challenge where you only get 1 health for your base, I would definitely use the Clubber, because we took only 2, or not, well, we took a little bit of damage. I forget how much we took. I think it was only 2 damage at the start of the Clubber game, but I could be wrong. I might be thinking about the normal game that we played when we first started the episode. But we just have 1 more time that we have to beat Stone Age Impossible, and then that is going to be it for that episode. So, yeah, I will be doing more episodes of this, obviously, with the different ages, but for now, we just have to get our Campfire. So guys, we have 375 coins, so we are able to buy the Campfire, and we're just going to do that right now. And we're going to equip it right there. And now we just need 1 more game, so that way we can get the Boomerang, and then I think we're going to end off this episode right there. But let's go do that. Okay guys, so we're back, and as you can see, we did actually not win, because I realized it would just be faster to lose on a certain wave than try to just go the whole way again, because the Diamond Golems just kept stalling the game completely. So, yeah, we should have enough for the Boomerang Tower now, which is pretty good. So, we're just going to get that right now. So as you can see, guys, we have enough to buy the boomerang tower. It costs 200 coins and we have 232. So we're just going to buy it right now, and there we go. So yeah, I think that this is going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want to see some more Evolution Evade. And yeah, I'll be sure to return soon with the second episode. Everybody, peace out.